but she got the OnlyFans. And no, I'm not saying, because you still have worldly consequences because you're dealing with worldly people. So yes, that relationship should be with God, but that's probably not going to negate what she still has to deal with in the world. So I guess with that, so we talking about traditional values starting over. But would a man truly be able to honor and lead a woman who has given herself to over 1,000 men in one day?
She can hang it.
I think so. I think that'll be a fetish for somebody. There's a bunch of weird people out here in this world, man. And look, it's somebody for her. He'll probably get married before a regular person.
So, my question to you all is, she built a brand and a bank account, got the world record of promiscuity, did a public baptism. So my question is, do we think this is a spiritual rebirth, or are we thinking this is a grift?
Those types of numbers will, a thought will always, like, to that magnitude will always be a thought. And there's no for 1,113. I know it was 1,100 somewhere because I remember this. The conversation that was going on about it. This lady actually is on record for purposefully saying and doing controversial things that'll make people uncomfortable. Like she said one time that like she aims to break the virginity of a freshly 18-year-old boy. If this is the same person that I'm thinking about, she purposefully is aiming to do that. So I'm like, this lady, and no, I don't think this is some sort of redemption for her. I don't think this is some sort of change. I think you can't a leopard can't change his stripes, cheetah can't change his dots, or whatever it is, whatever the print is on there. And even more than that, I think it's a reflection of the church. No, I don't want to say not a reflection of the church, but I think one of the things that she's doing is manipulating the church, because that's what she's done with previous situations in the past. And I just think this is just another one, another controversial thing that she's going to do. And soon after this, similar to Brittany Renner, she's going to do something that's crazy all over again, and probably having sex in the church with 18 priests at the same time or something.
I agree, though. I think it's total phony baloney, and she's just doing it for publicity. But I do think she probably needed a bath.
Dang, I thought y'all love the Lord. So, spaces you said,
no redemption.
They cannot change their stripes. So you telling me that God can't heal and save?
Of course. I think that in order for that to happen, the person that we're talking about has to actually want to do that. And you don't sleep with 1,100 men and then 3 months later say, I want to be baptized and change my life. Heck no, I was about to say something crazy. Those men are still okay. But no,
hey Nikki, I'm sorry. Check
this
this out.
Just another one of her ploys and her tricks to get some controversy, get some social media presence, and get her name out there again.
I'm sorry to step on your spaces, but let me check this out, Nikki. If it was sincere, she wouldn't have publicized it. She wouldn't have put it on media. She would have just done it. It's just a ploy to get more looks and likes. That's all.
Yeah, I thought about that too, but I also thought about that everything so on video now. Like I just watched somebody on Facebook getting baptized, they recorded. But
yeah, but they didn't sleep with 1,100 men.
Do we know that though? We don't know that.
That's the thing though. People who do things like that, they are not born again. Okay, like she's not a cat. They don't have 9 lives. I mean, that's just crazy as hell. I mean, I agree with Tim. She probably needed a bath, but it needs to come from within.
He gonna need to change that baptismal water.
What you
needs
think?
To get a whole new pool.
What you think, Kat? Your face still in shock, I see.
There's not enough holy water to wash all that sin out, boo. That's a lot of sins or semen. I don't know, but it's too much.
I mean,
I think it has a lot to do with the views. I agree with Tim. I feel if it was like a really sincere thing where she's like, oh Lord, I'm going to go to hell for this. I need to rebirth myself or whatever. She wouldn't have really put it on social media. I think it was either she got in trouble by her parents or she just needed to do what she needed to do to feel better about her choices.
How old is the girl?
I think she is pretty young.
I would say early 20s.
Yeah, I believe she's pretty young.
But her vagina's a lot older than that now.
That motherfucker hanging outside.
Oh my God. What about you, Yolanda? What you think? Oh, they say the girl is faking and can't be helped.
Well, I think that can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. I think that for real, like people don't understand what sex is. Like it's a joining of two people when they come together and become one or whatever. When you have sex with that many people, shit, her coochie probably it probably needs saving. You got a whole bunch of different personalities floating around in that mug right about now. A little, holy water and a little.
Her coochie needs saving.
Yeah. It's all messed up. And then did you see the man that was walking in the door? It was like anything. I think it was a couple of homeless dudes in there, some crackheads. Like it was a plethora. Yeah.
I wasn't ready for you to open up with this video, so I have to collect myself a little bit.
Yeah, we'll get to the main topic a little later. But I did want to talk about this because it's just like going around everywhere. Scony, what about you? I haven't heard what you think. Is she grifting or?
I don't think it's a grift. I think because she's not the only person that's done this. I mean, you do these things for likes, the other things that they do for likes and views, and then truly in their heart they want to do something different, like they want to change. But then I think the reality is they think that they're gonna get that same big group of eyes and likes from the other side, and then when they don't get that, it's like, okay, yeah, I gotta go back to doing what that's what make it look like a grip. I mean, Christian Rock, whatever name, Christian Rock, and it's a bunch of people that they flip, and then they don't get that gratification. You get no gratification. The gratification on this side is supposed to be just the peace in the relationship with God. That's it. But they ain't looking for that. They looking for some big moment that ain't gonna really. I mean, it can happen, but it's not that. It's not.
So, based off what you're saying, and I get what you're saying as far as the eyeballs, but some will argue because she, quote unquote, gave her life back. I don't know that I know she got dipped in water, but I'm saying, quote unquote, gave her life back to God. That should be her big out, her safe space, if they are really following what God loves.
Which means you
even our brother took in a prostitute. So is it a thing to maybe we should not judge, but wait and see what the fruits bear? Or how she
I wish the best for her, like for real, like if that's what she wants, but it's just gonna take a little bit more than that. I mean, you can't just be sleeping with people and then all of a sudden be like, you know what, I'm just gonna give my life to God. I mean, is she dying now? Like, did she contract something? She feel like she need to get saved? Because like I'm confused.
Well, Nikki, I think you're right, Nikki. The proof's in the pudding. So you asked our opinion. Right off the bat, that's mine. But if she stays the straight and narrow and her next post in the next month, I mean, I don't know the woman, but yeah.
I would have an eyebrow raised, and this might not change y'all's, but maybe Sconies. So she still got her OnlyFans link in her.
So we definitely live in a generation of media whores. Everybody wants the likes and the clicks, and they will do literally anything for them.
So now she's soliciting Christians.
My thing is, now what I would have a problem with, but and I'm talking about just especially when you're dealing with this generation baby Christians, because it has been, and I forget the number, and this actually has been since the assassination of Charlie Kirk, like this huge number of youth and young people have been going back to church ever since then, across the board, getting baptized. So I don't know if it was part of that, but she got the OnlyFans. And no, I'm not saying, because you still have worldly consequences because you're dealing with worldly people. So yes, that relationship should be with God, but that's probably not going to negate what she still has to deal with in the world. So I guess with that, so we're talking about traditional values starting over. But would a man truly be able to honor and lead a woman who has given herself to over 1,000 men in one day?
She can hang up.
I think so. I think that'll be a fetish for somebody. There's a bunch of weird people out here in this world, man. And look, it's somebody for her. She'll probably get married before a regular person will, because they probably just want to know what it's all about. And
they're probably gonna marry her to put her on this corner.
Her being judged. If you on social media and you got a cameraman that's videoing 11 all these men walking in the door while you are the prize, come on, man, you want to be judged, you want to be talked about, you want all that, you want all the smoke, and I'm here to give it to you. You're nasty, period.
You need therapy.
And everything is nasty, because that's a lot of men. 1,100 men. Come on, man.
The only way I could think of that happening, if she doing that for a stunt, it couldn't have been full sessions. Like, it had to be like, yeah, just to say you did it, like bam, bam.
I would never want to say I did that.
She's like,
hello.
That's a lot of people.
Her shit's so big, she just threw.
You probably do cartwheels in that.
Next. You know, get in and get out.
1,100.
He said get in and get out.
And all of them did not have protection. People don't even use that nowadays. They just nasty as hell.
No, you're probably falling at it.
So now the reason it might be true, it might be has some reality, some realness to it, because she talked about the pain, the shame of it, and not like this was way before she actually did the baptism thing. So, but it started at, I think it started at 100. She did the 100 first. That's why it's 1,100. She did the 100 first, and then she turned around and did 1,000. And so, I mean, you chasing it. I mean, she was chasing it, but then I think she really found what she was looking for.
I mean, what are we chasing? What is it that we need? I've never to even go and say, you know what, I'm just going 100 people. Huh? No.
Well, that was to get her money up and get her page going.
Most people do those types of things in silence.
But see, and that goes into what I was saying. Like, if it is, let's just say it was an attempt to get her OnlyFans going. Well, you got it going now. You just gonna do that and stop?
She probably got a good bag out of it.
Ooh, shoot, I don't
What's
know, but
I mean, is that all we looking for in life?
No, that's bag? What a lot of people. That's all they looking for in life.
Anything for the bag.
I need a little bit more backstory on this, because this is confusing and nasty.
What backstory? She got back shots, 1,100 of them, and that's the story.
It's all Jesus.
I need to go back to the childhood or something. I need to understand, because I'm not understanding.
Well, the problem is that society has created this culture with our young women not of being modest, like it's okay, hookup culture, and all this stuff. We talked about hookup culture last time we was on, and I just think society, the feminist movement, and all of these things have created this thing that got our babies thinking it's okay to do that. So now you at the church, it's televised, and when you're dealing with baby Christians or people who trying to figure out this thing, and they see that, then they're gonna be like, oh well, I guess I could do this too, and it's gonna be all washed away. Now,
it's gonna be all washed away.
Not like you so that. Not like that.
I think Tim said it best. I think if she was truly serious about it, she wouldn't bring it to the internet.
Yeah, I would say the internet, and I would say the fact. For me, it was the fact that she still got the link to her bio in there.
Yeah, if it was like in good-hearted mindset, like, okay, yeah, I did this. Now I want to be cleansed of my sins or whatever the case was, she wouldn't have her page still up.
But what if the content switched?
And I think if I was trying to get right with God and wash my sins away, I would not have 1,100 dudes banging me still on my page.
But
Well, I
Tony,
mean, you take
OnlyFans
that content down, and all the new content is
then I would think it was sincere. But if she's going to keep the
walk.
fact that 1,100 people banged her in a certain amount of time frame on her page, I don't think it's a very sincere thing, whether she switches up her content or not.
But
You gotta
Tony, you
subscribe
saying
to
like
find
now
out.
on OnlyFans, she's
That's
reading
what
the
I'm
Bible with
saying.
us?
We're not gonna go click on the link to go see.
You'd be amazed how many people would probably go check that link to see.
And that's the
how
thing,
she got
though,
all that
like,
money.
The connotation of OnlyFans, there's only one thing people think about when they say OnlyFans, and nobody's gonna think, I have an OnlyFans. Watch me make tea. Nobody's thinking that. So I mean, and Sconey has a decent point. Like, what if she switched the content up? On the flip side, anybody that subscribes to her or OnlyFans in general is thinking you're gonna put up some stuff that's some raunchy stuff. Especially like she cannot say, I subscribe to my OnlyFans and don't expect to see the 1,100 men that I slept with. She can't say that. And it's like, no, it's just ridiculous. It's gone to, and if I'm not mistaken, this girl is 24 years old.
So it sounds like to me that God's forgiveness requires society's amnesia.
Society's what?
That's amnesia. Like, it seems like when people want to change their life, have a past. Oh, it was hello.
We can hear you.
I thought I heard something. At the background of Rhonda.
This is the fucking can be right.
No.
That's yo.
Yolanda, try and mute yourself.
She gotta mute her.
Mute her. Why I can't mute her from this one? Okay, but what I'm saying is, it seemed like with people in the world that they have to have amnesia. You can't like just try to change your life, because people in society, unless they forget, they're going to always hold it against you. And I don't know if that's a good thing, which I don't think it is. Now, I don't think they can forget, but if we talking about people that call themselves followers of the Most High God, you know, Christians, Catholic, whatever the case may be, we taught to accept and judge. I was watching something the other day, and one of the girls talking about this same thing was saying, well, I could welcome her or something, but basically I don't have to be around her. I don't have to do this. And I took it as, so what if you were asked to pray for her? Are we not doing that? Are you not going to be around her? You're not going to engage with her? Maybe, because I think a lot of these journeys, and we talking about the real journeys, they start off just kind of this what I'm going to do. But if sometimes that's just the start, and it turns out to be something amazing.
Well, I'm going to say I forgive her because I never held it against her in the first place. She's welcome to do what she wants.
I did.
I don't. Yeah. I could give her.
I don't think she should be doing that.
Well, it's her life. Do what you want.
Quit saying that.
I'm just not going to watch it.
We got to judge her.
No, we don't.
And shame her.
Girl, and move on. We don't care. It don't have anything to do with us. That she didn't.
Same. We start something to do with us because we're talking about it on this panel.
10 centimeters wide without having a baby. We can move on from her.
Oh, she has a child.
I'm sorry for the baby.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Sorry as hell for the baby. Who the daddy?
I feel like she made a decision.
You got 1,100 options.
One mic, Yolanda. What'd you say,
I want to see that Maury episode.
I said she made that choice. She sat down and made a cognitive decision. Oh, I think this will kill him. How about if I have sex with 1,100 guys? Yeah, that would be great. So we can judge. Fuck her. That's the stupidest shit. It's so dumb. What is she getting out of that? What's her, like, that's stupid.
Money.
That's so dumb to me.
Yeah, she got money.
She couldn't have got 1,100 orgasms.
No way.
For that. That's just impossible.
Yeah, ain't no way.
It just go numb, right? Like you just stop feeling something. I imagine, right?
Yeah, because
that's what she said.
After the 100 dudes, the rest of them just fell in. They probably still in there.
I like Kat's comment.
Try to use one mic because they can't hear what everybody talking.
Oh my God. It could last for 10 years. The DNA more.
Oh yeah. Did y'all see that study about how like men's DNA sits in a woman?
I was gonna say that earlier.
And that we actually take on a lot of those personalities from those people.
Yes, I was waiting to say that.
It's called a soul tie.
Yeah.
Well, they got an actually scientific study on it now, saying it's called a sorry,
you didn't. That you didn't.
Yeah, that's how people that's been together start looking alike and acting alike. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's important. Sex is important.
I can't imagine a bag being so great that it's worth 1,100 bodies in 12 hours. Like, in order for that to make sense, you have to have like close to $1 billion.
You say $1 billion?
That's over exaggeration. I'm gonna say $1 million, but you have to have that on deck. Like as soon as this is over, you getting $1 million, at least $1 million deposited into your bank account. And none of us know the behind the scene deals that she made or whatever this is. But Yolanda had a great question. What do you get out of this? That's 1,100 soul. If it's true that we get soul ties from sex, 1,100 soul ties in 12 hours.
And you know what a soul tie is. Yeah. You tie yourself to everything that they've done, whatever they're going through, their trauma, that you tied. You locked in. That's crazy. Whatever she got, it wouldn't work it.
She got something that made her run to the holy water.
So this is not this is not what my lovely feminists would call female liberation.
Oh yes, this is exactly what they would call it. Let her do whatever she wants to do, right? She can do whatever she wants to do, even if it means creating 1,113 soul ties in 12 hours. Let her do whatever she want to do.
I feel bad that I don't know. We just need to stop being disgusting. Like I just don't understand. But
why would you take on that emotion? Why would it make you feel bad? You don't know her.
It ain't about me knowing her, but because I love God, really love him, and I want people to be right, and I want people to actually embrace and feel what I feel. I feel bad for her because she couldn't. I can't say that. You know whether she gonna know. I don't know how that journey ends because I know that if people was talking about whatever the case, like everybody got a pass. Ain't nobody perfect.
They talked about the
dang show well. God has saved me. I know anybody that know me know that. So,
but Nikki, get
the process, yes, all of that. No, I did not sleep with 1,100 men, but I'm saying, I still did things that in God's eyes he would find just as egregious.
Yeah, but I mean that. What I'm saying is, maybe that's the only way. Okay, like for real. Maybe that's the only way she knew how to run to God, right? Maybe she wasn't raised like me and you. Maybe that's the only way she knew how to run to him. Maybe she didn't have the correct instructions or whatever have you. They still talking about the woman at the well to this day. And the woman with the issue of blood.
With the issue of blood, that was just her period.
Ew.
I'm just saying, because I hate when they be like telling us these stories, but they don't really explain. Like they make it all mystical and